Hi, Sandy here. This is my book of birthday, wedding, food, and kitchen. I need some birthday tags and borders. If you've watched my channel, you know I make my scrapbook pages with tags and borders. That's just my style. So I make a lot of tags and borders for my scrapbook pages. This is my border section, and it's pretty bare. Here's some tags. I'm going to make some more tags. This is a piece of a scrapbook page, 2 scrapbook pages that a friend of mine gave me years ago. Most of my pages, my picture photos are 4x7, or 4x6, so I would have to crop them and put them on there. Someday I'm going to use this. Someday. And then I got my wedding section. It probably needs some work too. There's some borders I made. I need some tags, some wedding tags. So that's my wedding stuff. Here's my wedding scrap paper. And then my food section. Anything food goes in here, and I hardly ever. I'm going to have to figure out some way to use this stuff up. I hardly ever use this stuff. And when I find more, I just stash it and drop it into pages. It's here. It's here. I know where to look for it. Here's some more stuff just stashed in there. I've made a few borders. They're blah. I need to perk those up somehow. They're just not doing anything for me. And I don't really know what kind of page I would use them on. I've got all this stuff. I did use some of this recently. I made a scrapbook page of making Christmas cookies. But I need to work on this section too. So this is basically the kind of mess that was in my birthday section. I've taken all of it out, except for my finished tags and borders. And I'm going to work on it. And I've been working on getting this stuff organized and ready to work. So there's that book. Let me get this out of the way. So these are some little things to make some tags and borders. These are good subjects for tags and borders. These are some larger cakes and balloons and things to decorate my tags and borders. These are just some pretty big embellishments. I've had this, gosh, so long, and I need to use that. So I've got that. And then I looked in I have a book of characters, Mickey Mouse and stuff, and when I first started making tags and borders, I had tons of it. From when my daughter was small, I would decorate her pages with characters. Then I made this stuff. So I went through and I already had this one in my birthday stuff. It was just a Mickey Mouse birthday paper, balloons I put glued Mickey Mouse to it, and I just doctored this up a little bit. I added a gift, a happy birthday to you, the flower, and these, and then this I had in my character book, and I just pulled it out. I already had this on here and the buttons, and today I just added this birthday wishes and a cupcake. There, now it's birthday, and it's going to get used now. So then I've got all of my, okay, these are some birthday embellishments that I have made. I should make a few more of those today and at least fill up this page. These are things that are bigger that I would not use for making tags and borders. A lot of times I'll put like a border here, and photo, and then I have this gap here to fill in, and I can use something like this. So I usually try to keep a page of things like this that will fill in the space. So I've got those. And then I've got these. These are too big for tags and borders, but they're ready. When I put them in the page protectors, they're ready to flip through and just find something to decorate my pages if I want to use those. Okay. Then I've got, I just did this. This was 2 sheets of scrapbook paper with numbers on it. And I just cut out all these numbers so that when I do a page, whatever that person's age is, up to age 31, I can go in here and just grab the number and try to find a place on their page to make it. I'm not going to put these on the tags and borders because who knows when I'm going to meet the age. And then I have a few number stickers in here so that, like my husband will be 60 this year, so I can add 60. So there's my numbers section. Then I have, and I just went through, this is how I like to keep my stuff. Here's a page of stickers. I'll cut those out after I make the tags and borders, what I have left, and get these on these pages. I have these 40th, 50th birthday numbers, 21. It's confetti. So these are kind of larger. These I'll probably put on a tag and borders. But here's all my birthday words, gifts, celebrate, birthday, a very special occasion. And I need to add like 3 or 4 different, several of these on every tag and border. Not every one, but just to use things up. So these are my words, and this is how I organize my stuff. I put all the words together. I do have this book of everyday words, which I probably won't be using today, and I have those sorted by color. But in each section, not each and every one, but if there's words that go with a holiday or an occasion, then they go in with that, and then I know where to find them. And then I've got these stickers. These are for first birthday. Here's some confetti. I don't know how I got so many pages of these baby's first birthday stickers. Then these are going to be good for decorating. And I'm pretty good at using up a lot of these pictures, these decorations. The words are a little bit harder to get used up, but these, I'm pretty good at getting these used up. But I've laid them all out so that I can just see at a glance, oh, I think I'll use that or that or that, you know. This works really good for me. So first step, let me get these out of my way. I have scraps and scraps and scraps. So I'm going to make a few tag and border bases out of these scraps. I do this all the time. This one I had in there ready to go. It's just not doing anything for me. I need to add some stuff to this one. This one I looked in my border bases that are ready to go, and I thought, well, that's pretty colorful. I'm going to use that for a birthday. So then I've got these strips I cut down to, I like them to be 2 3/4 inches. So what I'm going to do is glue these strips on here because they're scraps and I need to use them up. And these two actually coordinate. I'm pretty sure they're from the same line of paper and they coordinate very well. So I'm going to be making these border bases. So this is what I do, just to use stuff up. And then when I will add cakes and words and things, and a lot of this stuff is going to get covered up, but that's how it goes. I've chosen this. Here's some balloons and some birthday words. So I'm going to glue that on. And most people, I'm a minority, I do 8.5 by 11 pages. I never do 12 by 12. That's my personal choice because when I started scrapbooking almost 20 years ago, that's what I started out with. And each family member has their own section. Everybody is like an ongoing life story. So when I add things, I'm sticking with 8.5 by 11. So there's that. This was on it's a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. it was borders you can cut out. And this is, I ended up with these two together and thought, well, I'm going to use that just like that. These are some numbers, and this is actually a branding strip. But numbers for your birthday, doesn't matter what numbers they are, I'm going to put those on there. Now, for the most part, I'm trying to avoid running things let me get this down so I can think. I almost always make my borders so they go, here's the page, they go on this side of the page. I'm going to try to make a few borders that go across my 8.5 by 11 page, 8.5 inches. And so I try not to use these that you have to kind of tilt your head sideways to see. You don't really have to tilt your head, but I'm going to use this anyway. But I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Now this one, where's the first one I showed you? Yeah, see this one, you could use it like this. If this will fit 8.5, I might clip that down. I know, I'm more like that. I'll decide. So here's the other. There was the candle paper that I put balloons on, and now I've got the balloon paper that I'm going to put the candles on. Now sometimes if I have a lot of strips, I will get a piece of blank white computer paper or any old scrap and cut it to this shape, and then just line up the scraps on it. I'm going to put this on here. Birthday words, can't really read them, but that's okay. They're going to get covered up anyway. Now I'm down to a lot of things that don't really go very well together. So what I'm going to do, since I only do 8.5 by 11, I end up with a lot of strips when I cut down paper. So I'm just going to grab this and look in here for something maybe multicolor to coordinate with it. And I do sort these by color, so, and I do have a multicolor section. It'll look good on that. So I need to trim this down to the 2 3/4 that I like it. Doing that off camera here. Now this strip will go back into the multicolor, and I'll use that for something else. So I'll get this glued up. I'm probably off camera. This looks like it's going to be a girly border, and that's okay. It's a little bit shorter than my... Is this the right length? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to grab this something. I've got this red paper. I'm going to look for something red or maybe yellow to coordinate with it. I've just got all kinds of stuff in here. I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add it right to the edge. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to readjust it a little bit because it's a little bit off. Okay, I'll do one more. I've got this. It's pieces of rainbow cake. I think it would go like that. I think, oh, I don't think I have any rainbow paper. Let's see what I've got. Let's see. Nothing doing it for me. Let's say about some hot pink, maybe? Or maybe some blue. Yeah, I like that. So I gotta trim it down to my 2 3/4. Put that back in the glue strip. That's my squeaky chair. Okay. So I've got some border bases going here, and I'm gonna get back to those maybe off camera. Now I need to work on some tags. And I've got all these that I use computer paper and cereal boxes and the backs of scrapbooking paper pads and, you know, just various stuff. So I'm going to take this card right here, get it all glued up. And I'm not going to worry a lot about, well, I have these that coordinate, that's nice. I'm not going to worry, for the most part, I'm not going to worry a lot about matching up colors and things. Okay. So I'm going to take this and put it across the top. I want it pretty straight. And then here's some cupcakes. Some dots. And some candles. And more dots. Then I'm going to finish it off with this piece of paper right here. Get that all stuck down really good. Then I'm going to trim this. And there's a tag base. Now hopefully this is big enough. Yeah, perfect. So I've got this piece of paper all glued up, and I'm going to line it up on here. And this is going to just, the scrapbook paper is just paper, it's not cardstock. This is just paper, and if you prefer cardstock, that's fine. But I don't fuss about cardstock. I just, once I get it decorated and glued to a page in the page protector, that's its permanent home, and it's well protected. It doesn't matter if it's, not to me anyway, it doesn't matter to me if it's cardstock or just paper. That doesn't matter to me. So there's a tag, a strip. And I'm going to find something. I had all kinds of strips. Here we go. I'm going to glue that across there. So there's a tag base. And I've got a lot of small little pieces of paper here. So I'm going to take a piece of cardstock. This is a good thick one. And I'm going to cover it with little scraps. Because I hate to waste anything. So I'm going to take this and put it, I need a little more in this corner. I want it to stick good. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. This here. Well, that's not quite straight, so I gotta trim it real quick while my glue is still wet. And I'm not worried about matching colors or shades. I wonder if this will fit better. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. Lots of birthday candles. And like everything else, this is going to get mostly covered up. This is going to overlap a little bit, so I'm going to add a little glue here. Rub that down real good. So you get the idea. I just glue stuff on. And, let's see. This is ice cream paper. Okay. And what can I add on there? Oh, I got a lot of stuff stashed over here I almost forgot I had. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. Some gifts. Anything else I can add on there? No, I'll just, oh, how about hooray? And this is very likely to get covered up. Okay, there's another tag base. So I'm going to continue playing around with this, and then I'll show you what I've made when I'm done. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple of days, an hour or two here and there playing with my scraps. I had so many birthday scraps, and this is the kind of scraps that I actually throw away, just tiny worthless stuff. No scrap left behind is my thing. And I do have these 3 scraps left. That's all. That's all the scraps I have left. So I made these tag bases. Just flip through those real quick, and I will be decorating those. Maybe not all of them. It's good to have a few backups. But just made these out of scraps. This one I ended up with a little bit of a gap right here because this piece of paper was crooked, but and it wasn't wide enough to go to the edge. But that's going to get covered up with stuff. So these are my tag bases. Just using up scraps. So I should have a pretty good supply of birthday tags and borders when I'm done. Now here's my border bases. I just stacked them up immediately after I made them, so they're kind of sticking together a little bit. But that's okay. They're not going to be damaged or anything. Now this one was some like birthday banners, and I just used some regular scrap paper. I mixed in a little bit of regular scrap paper. This one I pulled out of my ready-made, previously made border bases. I thought that would be good for birthday. I don't know why. This one I didn't make. It was on a border strip, or a 12 by 12 page of borders you can cut out, and I just thought I like that the way it is. So there's my borders. There's one more here. Just mixing them together, and they're going to get covered up with all my words and embellishments, and I do like my things cluttered. I did something I don't normally do. I made some horizontal borders, and I don't usually do that, but these were horizontal print things, and I wanted them that I didn't want them going up the page like this, because you gotta tilt your head slightly to see, but they just look better like this. So here's one, and I went ahead and finished several of them. This was a embellishment, a happy birthday embellishment on white background, just like 12 inches wide, and I had trimmed it down to 11-inch, and I put on these embellishments on the white background, and it would have gone on the page like this. This would have been connected here, but I just never used it. It just wasn't doing anything for me. So I made this, and I made this one, and I can write on this one if I want to. And I made this one. I think I'm going to be making a lot more of these. You know, and this is just instant scrapbook pages. Imagine those were your photographs. These are exactly photograph size. And I could write the date on there and the person's age or whatever I want to do. Then I made these kind of bases, and I want to decorate these some more. Those are finished. And this one, this was some solid colored paper in a pad, and they tear off and they leave these at the top, and I have several strips of this. So this will definitely have to have an embellishment covering it, but that is not a problem. And then I had this. Oftentimes I will make a page. Here's the photos, and oftentimes I will, if I only have 2 photos instead of 3, I will put a mat behind them. Then I usually, and a border over here. Imagine here's a border. Then I can fill in some bare space with this. So I like to have a few of these things like this in there ready to go. But, so that's what I did with that. Using up the scraps. And then, I had some small scraps left over, and I've done this before. I'll just take a plain white photo mat. You can even cut it out of leftover computer paper, or the back side of something you've printed on, and or even the front side, because it's not going to show. And then your photo will go here. And so these will stay with the birthday stuff, not the everyday photo mats. So there's that. And then I've got these scraps, and I'm going to try to make some embellishments with those. Those are some good embellishment bases. And then I've got these scraps, and you know when I make my tags and borders, I like to have like 3 little scraps of paper hanging off the edge like this. I just think it makes it more interesting. And this too, you know, this is what I'm going to use these for. No scrap of paper left behind. So that's my scraps, and I'm going to use them. So I'm going to lay out a bunch of tags and borders and embellishments, and put some words and things on them, and I'll be back soon, maybe a couple of days, but it'll be very soon to you, and I'll be gluing them together. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got a lot of things put together. I emptied 2 pages of embellishments, things, birthday things like cakes and gifts and stuff. So I don't have things glued together yet, but I've got this. That does not need a thing. This, I'm thinking I'm going to put some rhinestones. Here we go. Needs a little something. So I'm going to put some rhinestones on the center of each of these things to jazz it up. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I've got this. I've had it quite a while. And I already put this sticker on here. It says Make a Wish. So here's birthday. Maybe I'll let it hang off the side a little bit, because I need room for this balloon. I had all these glittery things on one sheet and I cut them apart. And then I've got a gift. And there's a nice embellishment ready to go. Now, I have several of these. I decided to make some embellishments with them. This one is a cup of coffee or espresso or whatever. It says happy birthday on it. So I decided to put that on there. And here's a gift sticker. And some confetti stickers. Just throw them on there for good measure. Oh, there's my dog. She wants out. Okay, Rosie. There you go. You can leave. So that's done. And then I've got this one. And I've got this cake that I cut out of something. So I'll glue that on. This says celebrate your day. Oh, well, it is a sticker, and it kind of peeled off. Didn't peel off the backing the way it should. There we go. Well, I think that's because it wasn't punched all the way through. All right. Celebrate your day. It needs a little something else. I've got a few things left, not much. Birthday hat? Yeah, sure. I have a lot of words, lots and lots of words, and I'll be adding more as I go along. Okay. Then I've got this one. This is just some very old Precious Moment stickers that I've had for a long time. And I'm going to glue that because it's old. Now, I need a word. So here's all of my words. What would go good with that? I think just right here, happy birthday. I need to cut this out a little better. Make it look a little more finished. And then, I got these stickers. How about a gift and a party favor? That's done. Now this one, I've got this sticker I've had for a long time. It says Rose June. And I was born in June, so this might go on my page someday. Where's my razor blade? Sometimes I trim down these stickers because they've just got too much white overhang. But then you got a sharp edge to get the backing off, so it's kind of hard sometimes. Oh. It is a sticker, I know that. Come on. Maybe it's not. I'm sure it's a sticker. I'm getting my... Oh. Never mind. Sometimes it's not worth it. Anyway. So I got June Rose there. It's pretty. And then I've got this, so many candles, so little cake. So if that gets used on my... I have a lot of candles. And then here's a balloon sticker. And I think it needs a little something more, maybe. I don't have hardly any embellishments left. Maybe something pink? How about a little flower? A small one. Yeah. And then I'll put a pink rhinestone or something in the middle of it. So I need a glue dot. And I've got these little circles. So there's an embellishment. I've got my box right here of my rhinestones and flowers and buttons, and they're sorted by color. So that's close by. Okay, then I've got this. It says Good Times Joy. It's a cupcake. I'll put that on there. I need some words. A word. Birthday wishes. Wish. Happy birthday. I like this tag right there. And it's a ticket, so I'm gonna cut it out a little bit better to give it a nice edge. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. I'll put that on there. And maybe a balloon. And a gift. Just use stuff up. Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute embellishment. One more of these gift embellishments. So I need a word. Let's see. I'll go with this one, wishing you a happy birthday. And this is another one of those stickers, and I've had this a long time, and it was old when I got it. I got a bunch of scrapbooking stuff from a thrift shop a long time ago, and this was mixed in with it. I probably wouldn't have chosen to buy these, but they were in with some other stuff, and so I don't like to let nothing go to waste. Oh, I'm having a hard time separating these. This is a dull razor blade. You don't really want to use a sharp razor blade. That's too easy to get cut. Oh, come on. I am 100% sure that this is a sticker. There we go. Wow, and it's still pretty sticky. That's amazing. Okay, now I need something. Here's a gift. And a party thing. There. Basic and easy. Now I'm going to get some things off my table. That's where I've got my temporary things set up. Oh, that chair just popped up. Okay. So these are my embellishments that I've come up with. I'm probably going to add a little bit more to them. Some of them. Okay. So I got this Celebrate Hooray. I'm just going to add this Happy Birthday to You. And then this gift. This is nothing much here on the corner, so we'll put a gift right there. That's good enough. Now, I've got this cupcake. I have never seen stickers on a clear background like this. Party, we got more space, so let's come up with I think just the word birthday. I think that's a little, well, no, that's fine. I think I'll angle it like that. And that like that there. Okay, then I've got this one. These colors go pretty good with it. Oh. Okay, so I'll put that right there. That's not a sticker, so I gotta get some glue on it. I think it needs a little something else. I'm going to peel that up a little bit. I want a circle, I think. Where's my circles? Oh, come on. There. Circles are in here. So let's see what I've got. Oh, I don't know how good the color goes with that one. That one. Okay. Let's get some glue on there. Put that right there. Get some more glue on birthday here if we don't want that to stick. Yeah, that adds a little more life to it. And I've got this. I think I might add something here too. Let's see. Looking in my bag. There's a circle. I'll just put that there for no reason, just to give it a little bit more balance maybe. Put the gift right there. Now I kind of need something here. So do we have a small piece of confetti? Yes. If I can get it off here without it tearing. This is old. Yeah. Okay, how about a couple of sprinkles too? What the heck? Oh, those are sticking pretty darn good to that backing. One more ought to do it. Now what the heck, how about this triangle? There. Now, hope you have a very happy birthday. I think things are going pretty darn well here. Okay, then I've got this. I think I need to cut it out a little bit closer. I thought I had it cut pretty close, but you know, sometimes you just get a feeling for something and you think I gotta do this a little better. Yeah, I like that better. So there's that. And we need a word. I'm going to stick this down. Okay, let's get this off to the side a little bit so I can see what might look good with it. How about got presents? Yes. Okay, there's some more embellishments done. It's coming along pretty well. I think I will work on a border. And a tag. This was off the end of one of those horizontal borders that I made. Okay, so gotta get my punch handy. This got kind of curled, but once it's in the pages of my book, it's gonna be fine. I'm just winging it. I just grabbed some things and threw them together. I'll put that right there. Oh, and I want some stuff hanging off the side. Like that. I'm just grabbing any old color. I don't care what color. And that, and something blue. There. Now, oh, cat. I'm going to put this birthday balloon here. Mickey here. Birthday cake there. We need a button. Did you knock anything on the... Yes, cat, you did knock something on the floor. Okay. So, what color? I think I'll look for a green button. A green one. And maybe a blue one too. I need to get some more glue dots. There. Now, I just threw some stuff together here. I need some things to hang off the side. I've got this. And something pink maybe. I don't even care. That was in with my pink, even though it wasn't pink. Okay, so now I need a word. Birthday. Happy birthday. Yes. And I still have this, and this, and this, and this. And then I've got these two that are for dog's birthday because they're dog bone. I'm not going to use those. And then all of this. So everything I have that's not words I've got gathered around me here. So normally I don't do this, but I'm going to let this hang off the side a little bit, and then I'm going to trim it off. There. This is off the cover of a scrapbook pad. It had some assorted holiday paper and birthday, and this is a sticker. This one is a sticker. This is like a birthday tag, a ticket. What else can I put on there? I'm gonna blow out the candles right here. I need to use a lot more words because I have so many of them. So I'm going to cut this off and then it'll sit on the page like that. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to get another tag and a border to work on. Actually, I think I'll work on a couple of these. So there's this. These I printed off of Pinterest. I'm not sure why I did that. Or maybe from my greeting card program. Haven't had that on my computer for a while. I have to cover up that dot, don't I? Okay, that's fine. There, that's nice and colorful. And now this one, I've got this was on some scrapbook paper that I cut out. The cut apart paper where you cut out different things to use from it. Happy birthday to you. Can't get more to the point than that. Don't want it hanging off the edge there. And then this is just some birthday candle, numbered birthday candles, and I'm just going to put them all on there. Right there. Okay, that was fast and easy. I've got 3 more of those. I think I'll get those finished up. I'm really going to town today, man. Okay, now, good times. This is a sticker. I can write on it. I'm going to trim these corners around them. How will my little thing do? Good enough. Except, oh. I gotta hand cut this corner because of the little that's in the way. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that right here. And this is the only thing I had picked out for that. I think I haven't used much of these cupcakes. I'll use a cupcake. Well, now I've got 2 cupcakes. I've been trying to avoid that, but that's okay. And then I will add a birthday hat. And I think that's all that needs. Now this, I had these die cuts, like the bigger ones, and I didn't like them so plain, so I drew on them so I could see. But I'm just trying to get them used up. So we'll put that on there. And I need words. What the heck? What can I put on here? Probably nothing. Oh, I know. One of these stickers. Party time, it's a surprise. Gifts. And then something that says birthday. Let's just go with this. Try not to think a lot. Blow out the candles. Oop, got it hanging off the edge. Don't want that. Not on this one. And I think that's done. That's good enough. Now this one, got the cupcake. These words, we're just going to cover them up. They're obviously birthday words. That's good enough. I want something to put here. Let's go with celebrate. This one's not going to give me as much trouble. I'm not going to let it. There we go. I think I'll put it off to the side here a little bit. And that's done. Now some more tags and borders. Okay, we're going to work on this one. This was also the end of one of those strips that I turned into 8.5 inch horizontal borders. Let nothing go to waste. Okay. I need stuff to hang off the side. I've got a lot of sticker backs here now. They're piling up fast, and that's fine. I like to use stuff up. I need some purple. Purple. And something blue. Yeah. I have this whole box of small pieces of paper, and I'm not going to waste them. These are from, they're sorted by color too. These are from, I cut down most of my 8.5 by 11 paper. Here's a handful of orange. I cut, these were 12 by 12 paper, and I cut them down to 8.5 by 11. And so then I cut a 1 inch strip off the top, and then I end up with 11 inches here, and then I get a little over 3 inches, about 3 inches here, I'm not sure, and then yeah, a little over 3 inches, and then the long strip is 12 inches, and I never do anything 12 inches, only 11 inches, so I cut an inch off the corner there, and that's where I got all those papers. So these were all 12 by 12, and I cut them down to 8.5 by 11. Moving on. Okay, I got a cake to put on here. Before I get too far, I need a word. Yes, I gotta use these words. Gotta use them. So what should I use? happy birthday. That's a little bit long, but it's got an edge on it from when I cut it out. It's got a little bit of color on the edge that shouldn't be there. I'm going to cut that down so it's too long. I got this little birthday hat. Yeah, I'm really using stuff up like crazy. That's great. I think I need a button right there. What color? Let's go with orange. I don't have a lot of orange, but I got a few. That's a thick one. That's thick. I don't like them really thick because then they leave a bump on your page, you know. Okay, glue dots right there. So then I'll punch a hole. That one's ready. This one I've done nothing with. Sometimes it's good to have oh, no, not ready for that. I'm going to glue down a few pieces of paper. I'm getting to the end of this glue stick. There we go. Now I'll glue this. I got some numbers across the bottom. I got balloons there. I've got those. I think I need to use more of these cupcakes. I'm going to use a cupcake and put it right there. Now a small word. Celebrate. And I gotta punch a hole. It's not real complicated, but it's good. And now this, cake and ice cream. I got balloons. I think I need to find another word. Life of the party. Eat more cake. Happy birthday to you. How's that for simple? There's the balloons. I think it looks really good on this paper. I'll let it hang off the side a little bit. And we got cupcakes. Or ice cream. I guess it's ice cream. We've got this that says, and many more. And I need to get some. I keep almost forgetting to add my little things off the side. I think it just adds a lot of interest to my page when I do that. So put that down there. Something purple. maybe something yellow. Yeah, that's colorful. Okay, so, oh, that's not a sticker. I got a candle. Uh-oh. That's got to go there. I have to raise this up a little bit. Oh. Oh. There. Okay, and then I've got this ticket. Does it need anything else? Maybe a piece of confetti? I've got a lot of confetti. Okay. Well, I think that's enough for now. This video is getting kind of long, and I'm going to make another video and glue the rest of them together. So, have a good day. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.